go. If I got a feeling, I keep it inside my heart. And I keep a pedicure cause I don't lose a sock. You see my diamonds even when I'm in the dark. And since you got it in me, you gon' do it. Shawty made that ass clap, she don't need no applause. High fashion, like Goya, G-Wagon, or the Rover. I put some ice on you cause you got a cold. I know I gotta keep my shawty don't go.
How you doing? Oh my God, I'm a Miss Wendy, man. Seeing this broke my heart. A lot of people didn't want it to air, and we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna do a little recap of my thoughts on what I thought, in my opinion, it was important of it. You guys can watch it. If you have Philo, Hulu, Live TV, you can watch it. If you got Lifetime, you can go on there and watch it. It takes 24 hours. So the first part is on there. So we're gonna do the recap of part one. Part one really, really broke my heart. And to see a woman that worked so hard to build what she wanted crumbles down, break my heart. So we're going to get into it. So Wendy Williams, it comes on, and we go in and we go, into it. Now, this is one of the pictures that she was taking while they were filming. So Wendy, they go into it, and they talk about, how she has had so much. And when it first started, they do about, the show. They had the show clip. They had the show clips pop up, her being on the show and stuff like that. So when it came on, she basically said, her name is Wendy Williams. And what you're going to notice about, she's going to talk a lot. If you haven't watched it, if you have, but she talked a lot about Wells Fargo taking her money. And what she said was something that I took on, that I felt. She said, if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. Meaning, if they could take my money and make me broke, and I can't pay my bills, and I only have to pay for what I had saved or what I had left, it can happen to you. And it comes back, this is a side note, but it comes back to where I remember growing up, a lot of the black ancestors, black heritage, we were taught to not put our money in banks because of situations like this. We were taught to, when they try to tell us, put your money in the bank. No, they put it under your mattress or whatever. So, Wendy, she came on, she talked about the show. And they were talking about basically how Wendy grew up. She told her family and them that she was going to be this big talk show host. She was going to be the queen of New York. She's going to be the queen. She's going to do this. She's going to do that. They talked about her career a little bit on the radio. They did. They talked about her career on radio and, people. And even she said that people say it's karma what I'm going through and this and that. So they talked more about the show, and they talked to DJ Booth. Now, DJ Booth was her DJ from season 1 to the season before the last season. And he remembers how they asked him how it was working and why did he leave. He said, I left because after her husband left, it was different. Meaning there were things changing that he didn't like. So he said he remembered when they did the special where Wendy fainted. And he was, bringing he said he met Wendy in the club. And she, met him through someone. And that's how he got on the show to DJ. He brought New York nightclub music to life on the show in the daytime. He said he was there when she fell. He thought she was playing, but she wasn't. He basically did talk more on about her relationship with her husband, Kevin Sr., and how she loved her son, Kevin Jr. He talked about how, when Kevin was there, Kevin was her protector. So basically, when Kevin left and did what he did, Kevin messed up. He did. And a lot of people say that. And then he also said that when Kevin left and she had all that stuff going on, and stressed her because a lot of people wanted to know what was wrong with the fainting. So she said she had thyroid problems, came into the grave disease, then came on to the foot situation where, now remember when she was showing her ankles and foot was swollen, and came into that. Then we met her nephew, which was Kevin's cousin, and he was saying he gravitated towards his auntie Wendy because basically, he was the black sheep of the family. Felt like no one loved her. He was around at the time, and he started to notice that his aunt, health was declining. So the show was going on, and going to 2020, they had to do it at her home. Now DJ Boo said around this time, also when she was doing that, before her health started going, whatever, he noticed that she couldn't see, she was squint. It would take her a while to, sit here and look at the cue card. Sorry, y'all, I'm outside. It's great outside today. And, all of this such madness. So after that, we go into the family. At the time, she got a new manager. And we go into the family saying that when she was with them after her health was declining and stuff, she sat there and she was getting her vision, her memory back. Everything was going good. Then she went back to New York and she got with this manager. Now, we go on to meet Michael. Hope I said his name right. I like Michael, and I'm going to tell you why. Michael combed through that home of alcohol. Because Wendy loved her drink. She got to have her drink. They asked her in the confessionals, when you like drink, she say anytime. Michael's trying to get her health back in order, do some exercise and eat right, get her back in that space. Michael's giving her an itinerary of what to do. Michael, is being the person that's protecting her, really. She giving him a little hard time. Now, she cried telling Michael she thanked him because she feel like she has no friends and this and that. And Michael be like, you got a lot of people that are your friends. You have not, we trying to get you to reach out to, and you act like you don't want to see them. And she was like, they're not my friend. Now come and sit down with me every day. She feel free from the Wendy Williams show. She feels free. She can do whatever she want. Meaning she can sit at home and have her alcohol. But she does want to get back on TV. So Michael really trying to get her back into health and all that stuff for her to get back onto TV. Now, Wendy giving this man a hard time. Wendy giving and then, they show us that Wendy wanted something blue. She wanted something blue, and production had the driver and them drive around New York all night to get it. She said that when she drove by, it was a scene that really just took me, because when she drove by, she saw it say Sherry Shepherd Show. She saw it say Sherry Shepherd Show. That darn thing says Sherry Shepherd. No, it's the Wendy Show. It's the Wendy Show. And I was like, oh my God. So a lot of people was like, it's deteriorating that you're showing this and making her look bad. And this for. Now, this is the part that behooved me. The part that behooved me. Okay? If I'm out of order, I'm sorry, y'all. The part that got me gearing was her publicist named Sean. Now, I was wondering why Sean and her niece had issues. I didn't know until I watched part 1. Now, because they gave us a clip of part 2, a lot of blogs did, of her niece talking smack about Sean. Baby, yes. When I say smack about Sean, it says about Sean. Sean is fake, is jarring. Why is she here? All of this and that, right? So her niece did say something that was kind of clicked to everybody when she said, my grandmother noticed when her health was declining, she said something wrong with my baby. She said, I want you to protect my daughter. Protect her because something is wrong. And that was the last conversation her niece said she had with their grandmother. She passed. When we saw Wendy trying to go to her old home where she grew up, she really didn't remember where she grew up at. She really was arguing about what she wanted from the store, and they didn't have it for her. It was sad to watch. This woman always knew what she wanted to do and grew up doing and started doing it, and it just shows that things can happen. She say about how she stopped doing cocaine because doing drugs because she wanted to have children. She had 2 miscarriages, and when she finally had her son, she realized that she was too old. Well, she wasn't old. I think she was in her 30s. And her son is the best thing that ever happened to her. She wanted to fix the relationship with him because her family was saying what broke her son was to the point that she told the judge that she just want her alcohol in her wheelchair at the courthouse. She don't want her son there. She spent $100 and something K. She spent thousands of dollars before Wells Fargo froze her account on his birthday parties, colleges. He had a a luxury apartment in Miami. If anybody know, Miami is not cheap. Luxury apartment, going to college, everything was paid for. And they started to notice, and it said, hey, and they started to say, hey, like, something's going on. It's a lot of money. She just fell out. Her health is like, something's wrong, right? So Wells Fargo decided to froze her accounts. Now, we going to get it to Sean. I had to go through that part. Sean, her publicist, takes the most disrespect from Wendy. The most disrespect from Wendy. And I feel like Wendy family need to step in with Sean. Sean, the only problem I got with Sean is, and I see what her niece is talking about, Sean said, oh, Wendy doesn't have a problem. She want to drink just like us. She want to drink just like us. She want to drink just like us. And everybody was like, what? So, you know, a lot of people like, well, she should get the most up because she's getting all the jury comments and stuff. Yeah. But Sean know what Sean is doing. Sean ain't slow by fault. And then I feel like she told Sean, because Sean didn't get all the stuff together, and Wendy wasn't up anyway because she had been drinking all night, had Sean get her some liquor because she was frustrated. She told Sean, well, go raid the refrigerator and look for something and get more fatter than what you are. First, she told Sean, I love your hair. I love this look on you. Then she told Sean out of nowhere, go raid the refrigerator and get fatter than what you are. That's what she told Sean. That's how we know she's sick. Because the normal Wendy would like, Sean, you know, that's just, no. Like, she wouldn't have said, Sean, no, you know that's not what I want. Like, come on now. Like, that would have been the normal Wendy. But this Wendy was just jarring, okay? Then her son said something that I even said, and I'm going to say too. Whoever, and a lot of people feel like this is a setup, and I do. I don't think Kevin was responsible for it. I think when they noticed that she was doing something for her son, it was the point. Whoever the person is that is her legal guardian made sure that case was sealed and closed with her money, and her family cannot get into it, and even her son. And I'm going to tell you why. Think about it. Why would that case be so closed, so fetching, nobody can't open it to see who it is? So if I was the family, they doing right by putting this out, because now they need to figure out who is the legal guardianship of her so they can get it overturned to them. They're doing what they're supposed to do. She needs to be around her family. She's in New York. She don't have nobody. Then when we go into it, she's going to go pitch for a show in L.A., and we going to see the heartbreak. She need a family. She needs to get back to health. She can get back where she was, because like her son and her nephew say, when they were in Miami, she was getting better. When she went back to New York, it went to crap. And it did. So I feel like she need to be around her son, her sisters. She need to be around. Her sister don't like her drinking. That's probably why she don't want to be around. But she does. She need to be around her father, her niece. She needs that love. Let me tell you something about love. When you around pure, genuine love and you're sick, you get better. You do. You get better. Because you're getting that love and care that you need. When you get, like her son said, when you got yes men, and I say this a lot, they tell you yes, they're going to run you to the ground for their advantage. I don't think Sean tells her yes. I think Sean likes being her publicist, and it breaks Sean hard. And I think Sean is to the point now that it's now serious. Something wrong, but I'm in denial, because if I say it's not, I know what I have to do as her publicist. Sean, it's time to do it, baby. She need help. You can't help her. Michael can't help her without her family. Y'all gonna need a crowd of everybody to help her, to be there for her, to assist her, because this is not Wendy. Wendy wouldn't even get on TV without her darn wig. We know that for sure. Absolutely sure. I hope I didn't miss anything. I hope you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If I missed something, let me know as well. Thank you guys for watching. See you back for part 2. Later.